Forbidden technologies, the silenced inventions. Throughout history, many groundbreaking inventions have been suppressed or forgotten. Some were deemed too dangerous, while others threatened the profits of powerful industries. Join us as we explore these forbidden technologies and the silenced inventors behind them. Williams XJet. I'm sure you've heard the news. The flying pulpit, Williams XJet. In the 1980s, Williams International developed the XJet, a single-person vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. Dubbed the flying pulpit, this lightweight craft could hover, rotate, and travel at speeds up to 60 miles per hour. Despite its innovative design, the U.S. Army halted the program, deeming it inferior to helicopters and small unmanned aircraft. Harnessing the cosmos, the radiant energy device. Dr. T. Henry Moray's radiant energy device, invented in the early 1900s, promised to extract energy from the oscillations of empty space. This 60-pound machine could generate 50,000 watts of electricity for hours. Despite demonstrations to scientists and engineers, Moray struggled to secure funding. Intriguingly, there's evidence that Soviet operatives may have obtained information about this revolutionary technology. The Hemp Revolution, Henry Ford's eco-friendly car. In 1941, Henry Ford unveiled a prototype car made almost entirely of hemp. This lightweight, sturdy, and inexpensive vehicle ran on hemp ethanol fuel, achieving an impressive 40 miles per gallon. Unfortunately, political and economic constraints, driven by the oil industry's interests, prevented the widespread adoption of this sustainable technology. The mystery of Coral Castle. Edward Leedskalnin's Coral Castle in Florida remains an enigma. This massive limestone structure, composed of stones weighing several tons each, was allegedly built single-handedly by Leedskalnin. Some claim he used reverse magnetism or supernatural abilities to move and carve the stones, the Cloudbuster controlling the weather. Wilhelm Reich's Cloudbuster was a device claimed to manipulate orgone energy in the atmosphere to induce rain. While Reich conducted numerous experiments, there have been no confirmed cases of the Cloudbuster significantly altering weather patterns. The electric car that almost was GM EV1. General Motors EV1, produced from 1996 to 1999, was the first mass-produced electric vehicle. Despite positive customer feedback, GM concluded that electric vehicles were unprofitable and ended the program in 2001, crushing most of the cars despite customer protests. The Cancer-Free Cigarette Project XA. Dr. James D. Mould's work on developing a cancer-free cigarette, known as Project XA, led to the creation of the Palladium cigarette. Despite promising lab results, the tobacco company's lawyers advised against production, fearing lawsuits for their less safe products. Wireless energy. Nikola Tesla's unfinished dream. Nikola Tesla's Wardenclyffe Tower project aimed to create a global wireless communication system and transmit energy wirelessly. Financial difficulties led to the project's abandonment, leaving Tesla's most ambitious idea unrealized. The water-powered car controversy. Stanley Meyer claimed to have invented a water fuel cell that could power a car using water instead of gasoline. While his claims were deemed fraudulent by an Ohio court, some supporters believe he was silenced to prevent his ideas from spreading. The Reich machine, a controversial cancer treatment. Royal Raymond Reich's high-magnification microscopes and oscillating beam ray device claimed to treat various ailments by destroying disease-causing organisms. Despite initial interest, his findings were rejected by mainstream medical associations. Electrogravitics, the Biefeld-Brown effect. Thomas Townsend Brown's work on electrogravitics led to the discovery of the Biefeld-Brown effect. While often attributed to ionic wind rather than anti-gravity, Brown's findings continue to inspire amateur experimenters and UFO enthusiasts. The Phoebus Cartel, the birth of planned obsolescence. Between 1925 and 1939, the Phoebus Cartel controlled the production and distribution of incandescent light bulbs, deliberately shortening their lifespan to increase profits. This practice laid the groundwork for planned obsolescence in consumer goods. As we've seen, many potentially world-changing inventions have been suppressed or forgotten throughout history. Whether due to corporate interests, skepticism, or other factors, these forbidden technologies continue to fascinate and inspire us to question what might have been.